Gerald Lucas here with another installment of Ask Gerald, where you get your real estate questions answered. Today's question comes from Shannon. Shannon writes from Linden, New Jersey. And Shannon writes, "My boyfriend and I have been trying to buy a home for a while. We found one in our price range, but it has mold. Do you think that is a big deal?" Well, Shannon, exposure to mold can cause a variety of negative health effects, particularly for people who have respiratory problems like asthma and for those who are immunocompromised. What I'm going to do is give you 3 home health hazards to avoid, particularly in older homes. And the first is mold. And as you say, in the home that you're looking at, mold is normally the result of too much moisture within a home. So you can address that by using a dehumidifier. In your particular case, I suggest you, as part of your purchase, if you're going to buy that home, you require the current owner to address and ameliorate the mold issue in the home before you actually close and buy it. Okay? So mold's the first home health hazard to avoid, particularly in older homes. The second is asbestos. And if or when you breathe in asbestos fibers, they can cause a number of very serious health problems, among them mesothelioma and lung cancer. So these are very serious issues. And the government, or the EPA actually, banned most products with asbestos in 1989 for good reason. So the biggest risk for asbestos are in homes that were built before 1980. You can pay a professional to take care of asbestos if and when you become aware of it, and I suggest you do. Okay. The third home health hazard to avoid, particularly in older homes, is lead paint. And similar to asbestos fibers, the real risk with lead paint is with lead dust. So it's when the lead becomes airborne that it becomes very dangerous. And it's actually dangerous to people at all ages, but it is particularly dangerous for children under the age of 6. And the government banned the consumer use of lead paint in 1978. So the biggest risk for lead paint exposure are in homes that were built before 1978. And there's more than one way to address lead paint if you become aware of it. One is by covering the lead paint surface with a new surface, and that is called enclosure. Another thing you can do is wipe down paint covered surfaces like floors and window sills to eliminate the existence of lead paint dust. So thanks for your question, Shannon. For more real estate tips and information, visit my blog at geraldlucas.com. I'm Gerald Lucas, and I'll see you again soon.